Hi everyone, I am a little late with this one as well. We've been sick for the past week and a half or so, and my son actually has been sick for the past 2 weeks now, and it's a little tricky, and we're just trying to figure everything out. It just takes a while, but it is time for an update, for the first update for the Avengers Panty Wars Project Pan Collab. And I have made some progress in some of the shades, not so much in others. Nonetheless, I want to show you what I've got going. If you don't remember what is going on, basically we have colors assigned to each and every one of the members of the Avengers, and we're going to try to pan as much as possible for those characters. There are a few ladies out there who decided to do a product for each and every one of them. I decided to use this as a rolling project pan. I just spent easily 20 minutes trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Um, Spoiler, I have finished one product. So, I've just spent quite some time figuring out what I'm gonna do as my product that I want to roll in. And I think I'm okay with my choice right now. It just took me longer than I thought it would, and I may or may not have ideas at least now for other products that I will want to use later on. But long story short, let's get into our products. I had originally had Thor, and for Thor, whose color is red, I decided to go with my First Aid Beauty Skin Rescue Deep Cleanser with red clay. Thor's color is red, the packaging is red, the product was red, so this was an easy decision. I have finished this up since I did not cut it open, but I got enough out so that I cannot squeeze anything out anymore. There's nothing coming out except for air. So I'm going to call this one done. I have plenty of cleansers, so I did not want to cut this open. Also, it's usually a little messy if I open this and leave it in the bathroom because we all use the bathroom and it's not like a makeup bag which I keep in a contained space. So I didn't want to risk anything. This now is gone. This was product number one. Then I had in here for Captain America, whose color is navy blue, a blue eyeliner from Urban Decay in the shade Binge. With this one, I said I wanted to get between the 24 and the 7, so right to the dash. And I'm going to show you something now. I did a good job. I think I'm like 2 more uses away from that goal, so I'm almost there. As you can see, I have sharpened this just recently and used it again. As the tip is, I'm just going to use it as, with that tip, I'm not going to bother sharpening this in between now and the next use. So this should be done within the next update. Then we had Black Widow, whose color is black. Duh. For her, I also used an eyeliner. I used the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide on Eye Pencil in the shade 0. And with this, I want to get to where the U is for the UD15. If you haven't watched my intro, I purchased the 15th anniversary set from Urban Decay with all their 24/7 Glide on Eye pencils. So, many of my 24/7 Glide on Eye pencils have a UD15 printed on there. And I just want to get to the U of the UD15. I still have a bit to go with that one, but I don't mind, to be honest. I've been using Binge, the blue eyeliner, a lot more than I have the black, so I'll just probably see how far I can get with the blue one, and then I'll focus more on this black one. But I'm happy with my progress. Then I had, for Winter Soldier, whose color is silver, another Urban Decay product, I had the Urban Decay eyeshadow in the Naked 2 palette in the shade Verve. Now, this one I had barely used. In fact, the entire palette I had barely used. But it's gotten some use since I put Verve in here, because I've been sticking to this palette for the most part. And I did my makeup with this this morning, and I did not get to clean it up before I ran out of the house, so please excuse all the dust that you can see from my eyeshadows. So this is the palette As you can see, I've actually hit pan on these. Oh, the other way around. Ugh, I can't do this in there. So these two now have pan. So these are Tease and Suspect. Verve is right here. And I hope you can see that there's a dip going. And that dip was not there before. I had not used this product at all. So I'm pretty happy about this. And I'll just continue on until I've hit pan with this one. And last but not least, my first 5 products. Number 5 was for Groot, whose color is tan. The Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer. And I want to hit pan with this one as well. Now, can you see that dip there? I hope I'm very close to this pan there, because I've been using this pretty much diligently almost every single day when I was putting on my makeup, and I do like this a lot. This bronzer is just a nice shade for me with my skin tone because I am so fair. So I've been using this a lot, and I can't wait to actually hit pan on this, because for one, I do like it a lot, but I also know that I've had this product for quite a while and it needs to get some more love. Now, I had 5 products in originally. I've used one up. That means I need to add in one more, right? So I decided that I was gonna just go with an easy one. I was going to go with Rocket, whose color is brown. And for Rocket, I'm going to use this shade right here in my Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. The Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette is one of my oldest palettes, next to the Naked palettes. So I decided to just go for it and see if I can work on this shade a little bit. Again, I only want to hit pan because I have just nowhere near enough use on these to really use them up, and it would take way too long. I don't want that. I want to make progress on my products, and for the time being, my project pans will mostly be project progress kind of product pans. So I want to hit pan on items where I know I can hit pan on, and I want to see how that goes, because that way, for at least the second half of 2018, maybe I will have a much better chance of actually using up products. So this pretty crease shade right here will be my shade for Groot, and I can't wait, pardon me, for Rocket. Um, I can't wait to play with this. It's a nice everyday shade. I can just throw it on if I don't have a lot of time. I can deepen it up a little bit with other shades, maybe in here, maybe in my Naked 2 palette, in other palettes, so this should be very versatile. So that is my plan and my update for the Avengers Panty Wars Project Pan collab. I will link the whatchamacallit, um, playlist that I created for the introduction down below. I will just continue on and add everybody else's video on there, and we'll go from there. Now, that being said, I hope you will have a wonderful rest of the week, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!